Hey everybody, this is Jeremy Hirsch with the Locksmith Agency and 1-800-UNLOCKS. And today I just wanted to spend a few minutes, not going too crazy, but wanted to do an overview of Google My Business, Google Maps. A lot of our clients tend to reach out to us and ask us a lot of questions about the different sections that GMB has. And that's one of the services that we offer, so definitely makes sense to kind of dive in and just go over some of the finer points. There are definitely some videos already and future videos where we're gonna go a little bit into deeper dives about the specific sections, but I just kind of wanna put our feet in the water and just explain, cursory look at what each section is and just briefly what makes sense to fill that out to make a healthier listing for you and your lock shop. So I'm gonna briefly share my screen. I have American Lock and Key here in Richmond, Virginia. Queued up already. That's the lock shop that Sam's dad runs and that we operate out of. So figured that was a good place to start. So let me share my screen real quick and we'll start kind of doing a gloss over of these different sections that Google My Business has and what you should be filling out and kind of how. So screen share, the first time I'm doing this. I see Sam do it 1,000 times a day. So this screen is shared, popped up. So you can now see American Lock and Key. And so what are some important things kind of going off already? Things to consider. So it says American Lock ampersand Key. So right off the bat, the name of the business is important. Why do you care? So when your business is shared with directories, you want consistency across the board, right? So if we're typing American Lock and Key here like this, we don't want it appearing other places as American Lock and the word and key. We want consistency. That also goes for your address. So you see 2110 Spencer Road with road being the abbreviation. You don't want it to appear as the abbreviation here and you don't want it spelled out completely elsewhere. When that information is compiled across different directories and aggregators, consistency is super, super important. Now you can see that there is a specific lock shop here. There's an actual location and that's reflective on the pinpoint on that map. And some of you are asking, hey, I'm a mobile lock shop. That's not going to work for me. I popped up just one of our clients real quick, and he's a mobile-based business. So if you're a mobile-based locksmith, you'll have just this kind of area. You won't have that specific map point, but you still can be reflective on there. Other things to consider, these pictures. So you can obviously upload photos. We'll do videos on that and show you geotagging, but it's important to have photos. If it's not your lock shop, then show off your truck or just show off some of your tools or what you're doing or anything. If you find something interesting, chances are somebody else will find it interesting too. So if something looks cool or you think, hey, I bet somebody else might want to see this, do that, and that's perfectly fine. And having those photos tagged for the areas you service are tremendously important, but that'll be a time for another video. So we talked about the name, we talked about the importance of having the address match up across the different directories and things. Next, let's look at products. And we actually have a products video. I will link that in the description so you can see more in depth what I'm speaking of, but just different services, different products. You can see on here that we have price ranges for things. There's more depth to it too, so you can have specific prices if you want, a specific, let's say a specific smart lock that you charge 150 for, and you want it just to say 150. You can do that, or you can have the generalized category with ranges, so customers can call you and ask. That's not a problem. You will have to make custom categories. So automotive locksmith services and products, commercial locksmith products, residential locksmith products. Make sure that you're tagging for what it is. So if somebody's just looking for something specific like that, they can click into that and just see all the products under that category. So you want to make sure that you are categorizing properly, just to draw the customers where they want to go. The next section, something that not a lot of locksmiths realized was there. There's actually a Q&A section. And so I'll click that real quick, not a problem. people are going to ask generalized questions. So for this one, is America Lock and Key Store open 6 a.m. to 10 p.m.? Somebody just want to know the specific hours because there's mobile service as well in there, right? So just answering that promptly and professionally is tremendously important. The recommendation is just have 3 to 5 questions asked and answered. And fun fact, you can actually ask questions yourself and it'll appear, as we just saw, without your name. So when you answer that, it'll say from owner. So just even if you don't have anything in that space as of yet, either if none of your clients have asked anything of you, just pop in a simple question that, you hear 100 times a day on the phone, right? And all this information is good. So even if you're stumbling on this video and, you're a restaurant or you're an electrician or you're a plumber or a roofer or a hairdresser, anything, all this information is still valid to you and something you should follow. As we're going down, nice thing too is you see this reviews from the web section, which is kind of aggregated from different directories and listings and things. And so a lot of you, ask us, who cares about reviews on 1-800-UNLOCKS.com, right? Well, Google does, because Google's bringing that in. You can see that on there. You can see a review from Angie's List. They bring all that information in. So if you can get good reviews on different platforms, that's tremendous. And that's one of the nice things, is there are free listings on 1-800-UNLOCKS.com. And I'm not just saying that, to shill the page or what have you, but literally fill that out, get your customers to fill that out on there, or, get a friend to pop a review on there for you or what have you. But reviews across different directories are extremely helpful to your business, and it is something that is accounted for. And then as we go down a little bit further, you can see posts now. Holiday season, so there's some posts there, but we can kind of scroll through and you can see like this post was about access control and commercial locksmithing service. This is about new keys, car, home, and business keys, Richmond, Virginia. And the reason I'm just kind of going through that briefly is your posts matter. And a lot of those are using the pictures that you're going to put in that photos category already. And so these are already geotagged and ready to go. And then for the posts, we recommend posting twice a week. And when you post, you don't want to just throw up a picture and be like, new key. It needs to have some more information. It has to have some location information, some keywords, and how you post is important. And I think the next video I will do in a couple weeks, I'll dive into how to do a proper post because the medium is important. So you're not posting the same way on GMB as you are on like Facebook. And differentiating what platform you're using is extremely important so you are posting correctly. And that's basically your section. So stopping the share here real quick. I thank you so much for watching this video and for all your questions and for reaching out to Sam and myself. We're always excited to help you. We want to help grow your business. If you have questions about social media, if you have questions about Google My Business and Google Maps, if you need help with web design and SEO, there's a ton of different things that, we specialize in and do specifically for locksmiths. Now like I said earlier in the video, with Google My Business, Google Maps, the type of business. So like I said, even if you're from another industry watching this, it's all applicable and it's actually all something, we can help with too. But like I was saying, predominant digital marketing services geared towards locksmiths. We'll roll out some more videos, like I said, getting into the specificity of these categories. And I just want to thank you so much for spending the time to watching this, learning a little bit more, improving, and making improvements towards your business, which will hopefully, catch more eyes. And we'll talk a little bit in the future about translating this information into appearing in map packs, appearing in I'm doing specific business searches, but when you appear in the top 3 in searches in the map pack showing your location and information, we'll get more into that as well. And just keep to this page, keep looking for updates. Like I said a minute ago, reach out to Sam or myself. We're always here to help. You can actually email me directly, and I'll put this in the description, Jeremy at 1-800-UNLOCKS.com. Again, thank you, and hope you guys have a great day.